YouTube, what's poppin'? It's your boy 41 Pop. We back with another video. Her pretty privilege expired. This is Charli Deep. We're gonna see what Osmond Go got to say. We gotta see the reaction, man. This is a good one.
YouTube video on the
How far can pretty privilege get you?
TikTok star Charli D'Amelio. Charli D'Amelio. Charli D'Amelio. Charli D'Amelio.
140. Wait, she has 150 million subscribers?
No way. 154 million subs. Okay. Charli D'Amelio. I think that's her name. I might have butchered that.
154 million followers?
That's crazy, bro. A lot of damn followers.
That's insane.
Charli D'Amelio.
Wow. The 27K views.
Wait. That don't make no sense. 9.18 million subscribers. 31K views 5 months ago. That's insane. That's insane. All her videos should be over 1 million.
Wow.
37K views.
27K views.
29K views. I don't know what he's saying. 29K views. That's crazy.
I was like, that's it, I'm famous.
All right, yeah.
Don't talk to me. Guys, it's Charli, and I'm super excited to be sharing with you my first ever YouTube video on my YouTube channel.
It's a lot going on right there. All right, well, that's a good way to capture somebody, right? I'll give her props.
Man.
That's crazy.
Man.
If there was one person who saved the universe in their past life, it must be Charli D'Amelio, because she was dealt with everything anyone could ever ask to be successful. A virally beautiful face and body, every opportunity in Hollywood, commercial.
Wait.
A virally beautiful face and body, every opportunity in Hollywood.
She was in, I don't know what Star Dog is. Like, she played characters? Star Dog and Turbo Cat?
Commercial.
Okay, boomer.
Imagine Warlock.
Every opportunity in Hollywood, commercial.
Okay, boomer.
The
Good
top
one.
talent agency in the industry, a book deal, a reality TV show, a TV show.
Jesus.
A reality TV show. The D'Amelio Show. On Hulu. She got a whole Hulu show. Man. Attaway General. A TV
Jesus.
Clothing line, a makeup line.
clothing line, makeup line.
Holy
a record
fuck.
A record deal. This is what Kai Cenat trying to do. This is what Kai Cenat trying to do. She doing it. She did it a lot quicker. It looked like too. God, what? Social tourist. She got the fits. She got the makeup. She got the record deal. She got the movies. How long has this girl been famous?
Fuck.
But somehow, there is still a way to mess everything up.
Just really need to admit this to you guys. I actually do have nipples. And I mean, that's really, like, that's all I
What?
can say about
Ready?
this right now.
So, how did the D'Amelio screw up more than $32 million worth of pretty privilege? That's
Pretty privilege. $32 million of pretty privilege is crazy.
how did the D'Amelio screw up?
$32
more than
million
$32
of pretty privilege is crazy. Charli D'Amelio net worth 32. Oh, the D'Amelio family combined. Okay, has at least 32 million. They're saying of at least 30. I don't really know.
million worth of pretty
Realistically, they probably spend a lot of money too.
privilege. That's exactly the mystery we're
Let's
going
see.
to uncover
What
today.
the
But
fuck?
not only that, as your marketing bestie, who graduated top 1% UCLA Business Economics with a background in marketing, we are going to
Okay.
explore how pretty privilege can still fail you.
Background in marketing, that's fire. She know what she's doing. She will not fail YouTube. I tell you that. We might, but she not.
If you
We
have
got to go to school.
a terrible brand. And how
Well, if you're boring, I think that's the reason why it happens, right? Is like
Yeah.
there's a lot of girls. Here's the thing. is like you can go to Twitch and you can see this. You scroll down and you see plenty of girls with 100 viewers that are hot. It's not like if you're a hot girl, you're going to instantly have 1 million viewers.
You, yes you, no matter if you have pretty privilege or not,
Yeah.
can build a successful brand to help you down your career. And by brand, I don't just mean slapping your name or face on a t-shirt. Branding is about how your future college, future boss, future boyfriend sees you. And I'm creating this series to analyze celebrities from a marketing perspective because many of whom do not recognize the power of influence they have over a generation of young girls.
She caught drunk? Yeah, of course. Well, who knows if that's her actually being drunk, though? It's hard to say.
I really don't want to work anymore.
And I think it's so important to be aware and reflective.
The problem is people like that. I feel like with a lot of people that get popular on TikTok, etc., especially for being attractive, let's be real, right? Like what happens is you get older and then people aren't as attracted to you anymore.
Pretty much.
That's what happens. And so,
You gotta go to Dr. Miami, man.
like, if you were popular for being hot and then people
That's
don't think you're
crazy.
hot anymore, then you're not going to be popular.
You know, they're all pedophiles. That's why, because she got older. That's the problem. All pedophiles. That don't make no sense. Realistically, right? If you're a fan, you're a fan. Like, they're all pedophiles. So they're all mostly the diddler.
Popular, right? And you get over, yeah, and then people move on, right? And I think that that's the way it is with a lot of personalities.
Of the people who are shaping our culture.
Ain't that a dude? Wait, is she a twin? It look like another one of her. I don't know. I know that's her. Well, I guess not, because I kind of know that's her, right? Wait, there's people up here. They had to blur all this out. Because I know these are 3 men. These are 3 men. What is going on here?
And despite how terribly the D'Amelio franchise flopped, we will also talk about how they could come back from the lack of brand and the hate they always cry about.
I'm upset because I haven't been in any drama.
First, we need to understand how the D'Amelios had every single chance.
You can tell they took that out of context. That all made no damn sense. So why you upset for not being a drama? They took that way out of context.
To build a $1 billion empire. Charli D'Amelio, for those who have never heard of a small app called TikTok,
No drama?
good
Yeah.
for you, is a Connecticut high schooler who is not a nepo baby.
She's from Connecticut?
TikTok,
drama?
good
Yeah.
for you, is a Connecticut high
She's from Connecticut, dog. She's from CT. What?
schooler who is not a nepo baby, an Instagram heiress, or a self-made artist. She started creating dance videos on TikTok in 2019 that quickly broke the platform and the Guinness World Record as the first person with 50 million followers.
Bro, I'm from Connecticut. I'll be real, y'all. I'm from Connecticut. I ain't never heard of her, bro. Maybe I'm just not tapped in. I'm just not tapped in. I am getting a little old, man. I am getting up there. So maybe I've never heard of her, bro. Not gonna care.
On TikTok
Damn.
in
See, like,
April.
See, like, it's crazy how big you get in this world, and in your own town, you ain't really shit. Like, that's one thing that will always humble you. She probably never comes here, because nothing, not. And I live in the city. You heard me. I live downtown. You heard me. Like, in the building. You heard me. Like, I would have known everything that happens. The president come, I'ma know. Matter of fact, I live where the president would drive through. You know what I'm saying? So realistically, I would know, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I would know. I ain't never ever heard of this woman, bro.
I never even go on TikTok. I don't even know who these people are. It sounds crazy. Yeah, I have no idea.
2020, then 100 million in November 2020. The entire internet and Charli herself was dumbfounded by
That's
this success
nuts.
because while Charli was a dancer, many have
Yeah.
claimed her dances to be mediocre. Surely it can't be that people are shallow and that the TikTok algorithm prefers a pretty face, right? Not possible at all.
Yeah, that's the obvious reason. Like, it's just, yeah. I mean, it's so weird that people don't understand this. It's crazy.
Of course, Renegade became the Charli D'Amelio dance because she did it so much better than the original choreographer. And of course, the reason Dixie D'Amelio, Charli's sister, began blowing up too was that
I knew she was like a twin. I knew it was a twin thing going on. So she had a sister.
her
Okay.
natural talents blew the platform away.
Wait, what?
Sister began blowing up too.
So the sister blew up
And
too.
of course, the reason Dixie D'Amelio, Charli's sister, began blowing up too was that her natural talents blew the platform away. All in all,
Natural
some
talents.
people are born on the right side of the beauty algorithm and beauty standard, and they should embrace it. But as the sisters are dealing with this life-changing fame, which in this day means power, which means money, their parents and new team saw a pot of gold.
There's also a huge problem that a lot of people have is that when a person gets popular for being relatable and likable, like I think that it seems like she did, and like being pretty, and then you get very popular, and then that changes your like demeanor, it changes how you act, it changes like the you know, like you're talking about money all the time, etc. Now you're no longer relatable. Like if you're on like TV shows and stuff like this, people that watch you that are like high schoolers can't relate to you anymore whenever you
Right.
go on Jimmy Fallon and you talk about how many $1 million you have, right?
Right.
Yeah, fame, ruin, popularity. Exactly, right? And there's plenty of people that doesn't happen with, right? Like, it's not like every person who is, like, successful, like Keanu Reeves, for example, like, that didn't happen with him because that's not the perspective. It's not the fact that you have the money, it's how you act with the money. That's really what the difference.
How exciting. There is so much
Yeah.
possibility when the hype is only rising for the girls. They were seen as the model citizens of TikTok and basically had the attention of every teenage girl in the
Sure.
nation. There was so much potential here for them to grow into the icons and role models for the next generation of young girls. But no, the D'Amelio parents said, heck, we are the new Kardashians. And if you're the Kardashians, then being hot is all you need to build a successful business, right?
Right.
I'm gonna be honest.
Hey yo.
I
Hey, yo, hold on.
always thought Kim Kardashian.
Hey yo. No. Wait. Before we get into that, right? Matter of fact, hold on. I gotta move my camera. Hold on. Damn, which one my camera? The fuck my camera at? Which one my camera? Come on. I wanna use my I can't move this shit. Alright, there we go. Yo, no bullshit, right? I went to the Charmin restroom in New York City, in Manhattan, when I was around 19 years old, right? Listen, they got a Dorso store. I don't know if it's still there, so long ago. They had a Dorso store next to it, right? Where you could go in, take your iPhone, right? Remember, the iPhone died within an hour at that time. It was like the iPhone, I want to say like 4 or 5, right? Go in there. You can plug your phone in. They will literally lock your phone up for you and charge your phone, and you can leave. Right? You get a little number or a card, and that's your phone. It's free. You heard me. It's free. Lock your phone up. They'll charge your phone. You can leave. I don't know what kind of business that was. All right. Left the store. Went into the Charmin restroom store. Bro, it was like the club. They were playing dubstep, house party music. It was a long line. It was 5 stalls, a long line to use the bathroom, bro. And bro, it was a DJ. It was a person walking around with a mic. It was a bouncing pit. This is what I remember. It probably was more. I don't remember everything, but it was a bounce pit. Like, you know, you filled the balls with the pits, the pit with the balls, and you could dive in and woo, bro. It was filled with Charmin toilet paper, and there were grown women and men jumping in that thing, bro. Take off their shoes, dived in. Grown, like 30, 40. Even the old white man, like 50. Jumped in that pool, bro. Pool. In the Charmin toilet paper bin. You hear me? Now, I'm not going to lie. I went in the bathroom. Cleanest bathroom of my life. Right after you used the bathroom, someone came in. DJ going crazy. Dude on the mic like, yo. Walk you out like you just, like you the top man, you know what I'm saying? And someone come in and clean your shit. If you took a shit, you took a piss, no matter what, they come in, they scrub it clean. You get to use their Charmin toilet paper because they want you to use that thing, you know what I'm saying? Free. Bro, that was the experience of this shit. I ain't gonna lie, one of the best experience I ain't never gonna thought. Charmin, I love you, man. Shout out, yo, give me a sponsor.
I'm gonna be honest. I always thought Kim Kardashian was really fucking hot.
Hey yo, that's great. Nah, she is though.
I do. I think, and I
She's
think
a very
that, like,
beautiful
again,
woman.
like she is insane, and especially maybe you might want to say not now. Okay, fine. But like whenever she first got really well known, insanely fucking hot.
That's a fact.
I don't even think you can compare. That's my opinion. Plastic surgery, hey, they did a good job.
That's a fact. They did a great job.
So what
did a
happened
great
next
job.
was a big, impressive list of business ventures. But if you take a closer look, you'll start to realize that each
Yeah.
Somebody
is
wrote
very
Pink was cuter. No, she was not. Pink was not hot, bro, at all. Pink was one way from a dude. You heard me. No way.
mid, and that the team behind them is not just uncreative, but literally throwing random shit at the wall and hoping that one will stick.
Wow.
So what this is it's a look at your 2021. This is the major things we're focusing on. So we have all partnerships. We have, the different companies you're working with, like, ring lights and starting a clothing company. So, and then you have books and TV shows.
The list is so big.
Yeah, it's like, why would you even film this? Like, this isn't something like it breaks the immersion that people have with like the character. Because like now she's not like this goofy girl that's just doing videos in her bedroom. Like now she's like a global brand that's like being pushed around, and it completely destroys the authenticity. And especially young people are looking for that type of authenticity. Yeah, it's Corpa, exactly, right? It's a bad move. I don't know why you would think that's a good idea. Would think that's a good idea.
We need to first look at physical products and then their digital appearances that led to the ultimate downfalls. From 2020 to 2023 alone, they had their makeup line with Morphe, not exactly a hit, then a collaboration drink with Dunkin' Donuts, a fragrance line.
The makeup line wasn't a hit?
2020
What happened?
to 2023
How you feeling,
alone,
makeup?
they had their makeup line with Morphe, not exactly.
They probably never wore makeup anyway. For real. They should have got somebody darker to do the makeup line. Foundation. Oh, they doing her filthy.
Exactly a hit, then a collaboration drink with Dunkin' Donuts, a fragrance line,
Wow.
a nail polish collection, a mattress, a footwear
What?
brand, a skincare
He
brand,
has a mattress?
Wow.
a nail polish collection, a mattress, a footwear
What?
brand, a skincare brand, a popcorn brand.
Bro, I remember, so like
They
this was
milking it.
a crazy thing. Is that like this was during I don't remember exactly when this was, but it was during New World. I remember I was playing New World in a call about this, and I was gonna work with these people and make a type of food. It was like a beef jerky thing. And then I remember thinking halfway through this phone call, I have like 50 other fucking things. I'm not a chef. I don't know fucking anything about beef. I don't know how to make beef. What am I doing? What am I take a step back. What the fuck am I doing with my life? And I was like, yeah, you know what? It's not worth it. Yeah, I'm not doing this. And I think that you see it obviously with the Lunchly stuff. I mean, we did do Starforge, right? And so like, it's not that doing something like this is bad, but whenever you have all of these products and there's not like some sort of like interesting like gimmick to them, and they're not funny or like good, then what's the point?
What's the point, right?
Star Forge makes sense. Exactly. Yeah.
There's a
I feel
million
like these
beef
people are
jerky.
just
What
trying to
makes
make-
basically they're saying, right? There's a million other beef jerkies. Why would anyone want to buy his beef jerky? Because he's Osmond Gold. This dude never made a beef jerky a day in his life. So why would they want to buy it? It's not his beef jerky. There has to be a reason that he do something. Now I can picture him, probably a steak company coming to him and saying something. Yeah, he will make something like that. I'd be fired for him.
make money. They're trying to just like put their brand on whatever they can to get their fans to buy it. And I think also, like, if you look at the popularity, it's completely contextualized inside of COVID. Oh wow, big surprise. During COVID, there's a lot of people that are there. They're like buying this shit like crazy. Because you like think about how many people were really popular during COVID, like especially like the Among Us era, because it made a bunch of like really popular people. Like I don't like listing names because then it's like I'm like making a list of all the people that fell off. So I don't think I need to though, right? Like we all know who they are. There's tons of people who used to be super popular, everybody knew them, and now they're just like nobody. Right. Nobody cares about them, and that's what happened with a lot of people.
Natural way of order.
I don't know which creative genius idea it was to tell the D'Amelios to dress up as Walmart employees in order to promote this relatable, fun brand. And all they did was to mock the working class where labor was only a fun activity for them. And being...
Bruh. What is that? Maybe they were told to do that. Maybe they told it. Make sure you do that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you know what I'm saying? Maybe they were told to do that. I don't know. It makes sense, right?
In order to promote this relatable, fun brand.
Beauty
and all they did was to
make
mock
you
the
get
working class where labor was only a fun activity for them. And being...
They're saying you ain't ugly. You just broke. Let that sink in.
So incredibly talented while launching back-to-back businesses. Charli D'Amelio, of course, had the time to write a book in 2020 called Essentially Charli, the ultimate guide to keeping it real, which
Oh my god. Why did no one tell drivers under 40? Oh my god.
A New York Times bestseller, Essentially Charli, the ultimate guide to keeping it real. That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy.
Oh my god. This is so ridiculous.
How to be unrealistic, pretty much basically what it is. He missed the mark on this one for real though.
That's crazy. The audacity, it's amazing.
Like brain rot, pretty much.
What is this?
Don't
it's targeted
read that
for
book.
10-year-old girls. I know it's not targeted for me. Okay.
became a New York Times bestseller.
Wow.
If there was an award for launching the most number of unmemorable businesses, the D'Amelios probably would have won.
I think that I think it's not just that. It's that COVID caused a lot of young people and a lot of people who were naive to get invested onto the internet. And because of people's heightened level of like attention to the internet. So this is a phenomenon that's very weird. It's that during recessions, people actually spend more on entertainment and other types of distractions. So what ended up happening is like COVID effectively functioned as a recession. And what it did is it caused people to be inside all the time. And if you're inside all the time, you're constantly on the internet. Well, you're going to have a higher probability of getting parasocial with some person on TikTok, right? And that's the reason why it happens.
Especially if they post.
I think that's why
I always say this, bro. The more you post, the more you create a relationship with people. Realistic, right? If you're posting all the damn time, or even the algorithm is pushing your video so much, after about, let's say someone clicked on your video one time, they probably won't care. They probably will watch 5 seconds of it, right? Let's say they clicked on it the 50th time, or they done seen you so many damn times, they finally see one thing they want to watch of you. They pretty much like you, bro. They even if they don't like you, they kind of like you to the point where they feel like they know you and they want to watch you. You know what I'm saying? They want you. Now they even probably commenting like, yo, you should do this. You should do that. Trust me. Trust me.
Blew up so much on TikTok, and now like after that kind of moved on, then everybody else did too. And also I think that COVID brought like, it's basically like there were different like measures of magnitude that brought a lot of people onto the internet. And like in 2010 it was a lot of people, in 2006 it was a lot of people, I would say 2016 it was a lot of people, and I think that in COVID, like now basically the entire culture is online because of COVID. And a lot of these people are being exposed for the first time to a lot of this like influencer stuff and branding stuff, and them being...
Yeah, but at the same time, right, you should have a marketing team. Like, I feel like she had a good enough team behind her to make sure she was doing... They exploited her. That's what it is.
Naive to it. I think that
I wonder how them contracts were written. Because realistically, she shouldn't even have to... For a mattress? She has mattress? She shouldn't have to work at all no more. For real. She should have enough stuff to back her up for the rest of her life. I don't know about her kid's life, depending on how she spends. Maybe her kid's life too. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, bro, them contracts had to be 20, 80. 80 to the company, 20 to you.
They bought into it and played into it a lot. And that's
maybe 21%.
Why
they'll take a good 79. Who knows?
And if I talk about this from like an industry level, the amount of money that you can make nowadays from sponsorships is substantially lower than what you can make in 2021.
Oh, really?
And I'm talking about like, you know, view for view, dollar for dollar, right? I'm not saying like, oh, views are lower, so money's lower. Yeah, obviously. I'm saying even, you know, adjusted for that inflation, it's still lower. It's because you don't have people that are activating on ads like this because there's like a diminishing return on it. There's a cooldown on it. And it's like you have this happen. Like you can't, not everybody can sell something to every person. There's only so much attention and so much money to go around.
That's my laundry being finished. If I didn't tell you, you probably don't even know half of these brands existed.
Yeah.
And some of them...
No idea.
Deceased. Because
That's
honestly,
crazy.
by the speed that these products were launched immediately following the blow up, there is just no way that they were developed with care and passion from Charli and Dixie. These brands have no connection with them. Like, why shoes? Why popcorn? Why
who the fuck, like, who thought it was a good idea to make Be Happy Snacks Parmesan? Oh my God.
Parmesan garlic. What? I kind of want to try the cotton candy. They got maple bacon. Oh, nah. They trying to keep us fat. They're trying to keep the backs fat. That's what they're trying to do. She's skinny and pretty. They trying to keep us fat and the back, the fat back, the back fat. I don't know, but they trying to do that.
God.
It's very odd, man.
Candy popcorn? Who the fuck would eat that?
I go at cotton candy popcorn. I feel like that's a thing already. That's a normal thing, right? I feel like that's a real thing. I feel like I've seen that before.
Jesus, yeah, same shit with different print-on-demand products. Yeah,
maple bacon, Parmesan garlic. That's crazy.
Basically, right? I think this is the same as like the Lunchly thing, right? It pretty much is, where you've got people that are based.
Lunchly is just a copycat. The only thing different about Lunchly is pretty much the prime drink. Everything else, they probably, I think, Lunchables, you could get turkey or ham. You get different versions of Lunchables, but it comes with a little candy bar. Lunchables literally only come with Mr. Beast stuff. It's like a three-way collab, basically. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's the same thing with Lunchables, right? Realistically, why do we fear competition though? Why do we fear competition? That's what I want to know.
Basically putting out the same product for a higher price to get people to pay for it, and hopefully the marketing of their brand is going to push the product enough to where they're able to compete in the market. But the problem is that, like, this does work to like a limited extent, but whenever you're actually selling a product that people want to use and they're buying it for a function rather than to support a creator, like, this is why, for example, almost any creator can sell merchandise and it will do well. But when you're selling a product, people want a product to fulfill a function. So, like, for example, if you sell a computer, people want the computer to work. So it doesn't really matter about like their relationship with the player, or not the player, sorry, the content creator. they still need the computer to work, right?
Realistically, I agree with it, but I agree that a little competition is bad. I feel like we make there's tons of clothing brands. There's tons of gaming. There's Xbox, PlayStation. Who cares if there's another brand of Lunchables for it? Who really cares if there's another brand of of energy drinks? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's what you want. I like Celsius. I'm not a Prime drinker. I don't like Red Bull, and I don't like Monster. I choose Celsius. Doesn't mean another person wouldn't choose something other like Monster or Prime. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we need choices. So I agree with them and I don't agree because at the end of the day, these are some crazy brand of popcorns. Not gonna lie. It's some crazy brand of popcorns, but variety is not bad.
They still need this to happen. So I think popcorn and other types of food is the same way. If you're buying this isn't a way to support them. You're buying this for a purpose. And if it doesn't fulfill that purpose, then you're just going to.
Right. And that's how I look at it. I'm happy that, I'll say this, right? I'm happy that it's not the same companies remaking this. Like, for instance, right? Lunchables could have came out and said, like, all right, we're coming out with a new brand of Lunchables called Lunchly, and we're going to rebrand it. And because let's say the sales of Lunchables dipped a little bit. Let's rebrand it. They're going to still keep Lunchables, but start this new brand. It's going to still be under the same name. They're going to put it in small letters. You're not going to notice unless you look. You know what I mean? This is naturally what they do, bro. Like, Kellogg's own a lot of our cereals that we eat. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of brands. And when the new brand comes in, we judge. We got to stop judging. It's okay to have competition. It's okay for another company or another person to put his card in and say, yo, I'm going to take a chance. It's all right.
To go to a competitor. That's why. What about Pokimane selling those cookies at a huge price increase, saying bye, broke boy? Here's what I'm saying, is that how do we know how well those cookies are doing? How many people are buying those cookies? I haven't seen the balance sheet for that.
It really ain't none of your damn business. For real, for real. Why is it your business? I mean, if you want to fact check, it ain't your business. You're not making a dollar from it. If they're a failing company, they need to figure out something else, right? You know their business and helping their business fail, it really ain't gonna help their business, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it doesn't make sense.
Until I see the balance sheet, I would assume that they're probably not doing very well. That's my honest opinion. I bet they're probably not doing very well. It seems like something that's not really going to happen. Try them? I did try them.
Why popcorn? Why mattress? It's just slapping the D'Amelio label on a bunch of consumer goods that are very mid themselves.
D'Amelio footwear is recommended by doctors.
And the thing is, right, Lunchly only been out like, 2 months? We need to give these products at least up to 2 to 3 years. You know what I'm saying? They say a year. It's really 2 to 3 years. We need to give these products up to 2 to 3 years. They're going to grow on people. It is what it is.
To treat broken ankle. Don't say you can't say that.
I don't care if you like the Kardashians were
What she said?
To treat
very mid themselves.
D'Amelio footwear is recommended by doctors to treat broken ankle. Don't D'Amelio
What?
Slapping the D'Amelio label on a bunch of consumer goods that are very mid
Their shoes. So she said their shoes are
themselves.
D'Amelio footwear is recommended by doctors to treat broken ankle.
Who's saying this? This is Charli, right? That got to be Charli. She lying just to get some money.
Don't say you can't say that.
I don't know
care
who's
if you
like.
like the Kardashians were Hailey Bieber. Yes, they also launched and flopped brands, but
Of course.
the brands that we will remember and rave about are the brands that they care about and rave about themselves. Kim Kardashian is known for her iconic body, so what does she launch?
Yeah, obviously.
Skims, a shapewear company that has quality products that could sell even on their own. Kylie Jenner, known for her lips, so Mama Chris got her to launch Kylie Cosmetics. Hailey
Big
There you
Bieber,
go.
the woman is constantly showing her glowy skin, and each launch is super creative and tied to her personally. Emma Chamberlain, vlogged with coffee for 4 years. It just makes so much sense to have a coffee company, and she has killer
Makes sense.
creatives.
As Osmond should have a steak company.
I think that this is also what happened back then, is that a lot of people saw how much money they could
Nah,
make.
for real. Osmond Gold need to make a state company. Make sure y'all tell him that he needs a state company. It's crazy he don't got one. Like something with state, something, right?
Selling products as content creators, and then they just tried to do as much as they possibly could. It was like basically a gold rush. Like, how can we figure out a way that we can monetize the most people in the most ways? Scam City? Well, like, it's not even really a scam. Like, in a lot of cases, these aren't scams. It's just a product that's overpriced. Like, a scam is whenever you buy a banana and you get a tomato. This is you buy a banana, but it's $7.
That's still a scam, bro.
Girls merch. Very on brand with her personality. The fact
Yeah.
that you don't even know the name
That's
of
still
the
a scam to me.
quote-unquote brands launched by the D'Amelios shows you how disconnected they are from these brands. And it is so funny.
Somebody wrote in chat, quadruple A banana.
To read Charli
It's a
D'Amelio's
celeb
brand
banana.
inspiration for the shoes as, quote, "We are always in heels, we are walking carpets, we've done all the uncomfortable blister-filled shoes before. So it's been really nice to be able to look into our closets and see, what are we missing and what do we have that we can make better?" Clearly, extremely relatable to their teenage girl fan base
Right.
who walk in heels and go to carpets all day. And clearly, the dream shoes for the teenage boys who follow them because of their hotness.
I love you so much. We love you so much. Charli, let's go. I love you, Charli. You're the go.
It's crazy how they're
Fucking, that's the thing.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Pretty privileged.
Right? That's it. It's a bunch of teenagers, right? And like
Pretty
high school
privileged.
kids. And the thing is that this is just the reality, right? Is that people that are really
As
popular,
much as you hate it, bro, it is what it is, man. As much as we do not like it, it is what it is.
or with high school kids,
I want to give them all wedgies. Like, bro, smart up.
this is something that doesn't last because people, I mean, unless you're really stupid, don't stay in high school for more than 4 years. So, and that's assuming that they find you when they're a freshman. So what ends
And your same fan base is gonna grow. They're gonna grow. Hopefully, they smartened up. That's what happened, right?
up happening is that also who do high schoolers like watching? People that are around the age of other high schoolers. Like you
You know what the funny thing I'm starting to realize? When you're doing content, you pretty much have to go with the PG rating of your age, right? So like, let's say like you're 13, you're doing PG-13 shit, right? You're 16, you're starting to do a little bit more PG-17 stuff, you know what I'm saying? Once you're past 18, you might be 20, I'll say even 19, you can still do the PG-17, maybe 18, you know what I mean? But once you're past 21 and you're still a content creator, they want to see some mature shit. No one's saying you got to do no only, you know what I mean? But they want to see you do adult stuff. Stop being a little kid. They still pushing her as a little kid. That's the problem. They're a bunch of child predators. They need to grow up.
You guys remember this whenever, you know,
Well, they need to go to jail for real. For real.
we were
That's what it
kids.
is.
Like you would want to watch and relate to somebody that's around your age. So now that this woman is like, you know, I don't know how old she is now, but she's a good degree older, and it's very obvious that she's not in high school anymore.
Oh, they saying in
Very
the chat she's 25, I think.
obvious. Now it's harder
they
for
saying
that
20?
demographic to relate to
She's
her.
20. She's 20.
That's the issue. She's 20 now? Yeah. If you're 20, you're not in high school. 20 is too old? No, I'm serious. Think about
20,
it.
that's what I'm saying. 20 is grown. 20 is you're about to be able to drink. No one's saying you got to do the craziest stuff, but they want to see you doing grown stuff. They want to see you doing, probably getting into a relationship. They want to see, they don't want to see the Coco Melon stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Keep cozy this fall and winter.
entire marketing team never gave a single thought to who the targeted demographic is, because it is not women in their 20s
Yeah.
and 30s with actual purchasing power who will want to wear these
like
hot
super
pink
senior?
or electric blue pumps
Super
to work,
senior.
which is
Yeah.
probably
You see?
want to wear these
like
hot
super
pink
senior?
or electric blue pumps
Super
work-
senior.
I ain't gonna lie. The only people wearing these are like maybe, can't picture anybody wearing them. for maybe 40 and up because you're trying to be younger. I don't know.
Which is
Yeah.
probably a hard concept for the D'Amelio sisters to grasp.
Yeah, somebody says difference between 16 and 20 is huge. It's massive. Like
It's a huge difference, bro. It's a huge difference. 16 and 20 is a huge, huge difference, bro. That's why when I see these young women dating these older men, it's like, what the hell? You don't know how much that dude went through in the past 4 years to 5 years compared to you. You want to date this man? And even the man doing that, taking advantage of this young woman, like, you know you're taking advantage of her, bro, because someone your age is not going to let you do what you half the shit you're trying to do, bro.
It's gigantic. Like I'm surprised anybody is thinking that it's
People need to start dating. Age is nothing but a number, but people need to start dating within their age. For real, for real.
not. It's tremendous. Absolutely.
They never had to work a single day since they
Right.
had enough money to do whatever they want since 17. And at this point, it is apparent that the main issue is the D'Amelios don't know why people follow them. And frankly, it is hard.
I don't either.
That's a fact. I don't know her.
I don't get it. I've never got. I don't understand it. I have no idea. I mean, maybe it's like guys follow them because they're cute. Okay, yeah, sure. But like, all right, now what?
To answer that question,
Yeah.
as many still only know Charli D'Amelio as a famous TikToker who dances and not much more. Surely, digital appearances should help.
Right.
On the personal
Ooh, 2
branding
out of 8.
side, although it seems like the D'Amelio family has done so much since Charli became famous on TikTok, everything they worked on somehow only made them less and less relevant.
Jesus, 31,000 views.
Making the S of brownies with Lee Sweeney.
Wow, that's bad.
The other day.
Holy fuck.
Well, it's not her captions. Her fan base not really messing with her right now. 29K, that's crazy. You got 9 million subs on YouTube. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
And less likable.
She's so
Don't get
out
me
of
wrong,
touch. It's crazy. What does it say? Can we just cancel her already? Oh my god.
Damn.
This is
It ain't that harsh. It ain't that deep. It ain't
what I
that
was saying
deep.
before.
Macy, you might be a hater. It ain't that deep.
Is like, it's somebody like Paris
Macy
Hilton
might
or
be hating,
Donald
bruh.
Trump. Like, they're famous for being a rich asshole, basically, right? But like, this girl was trying to be relatable. And you can't do that and be super rich. That's not how it works.
People need to see the real. They want to see you like, oh, we're about like. They don't want to see appearance. I'll let you know that right now. You're grown as fuck. Get the family out of that shit. Your mama and daddy want to do YouTube. Tell them to make their own channel. You know what I'm saying? They want to see you and your sister and probably some other content creators too. Get a mansion in like Puerto Rico, Mexico, Texas. I don't know. They want to say y'all get a mansion somewhere, not California, right? Not California, because that's too home for you, it seems like. And do something different. Like, do some real reality where it's not people watching y'all and making sure, you don't drink, or making sure, we don't have S. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Be real. If you want to do this, do it. Do some reality stuff, man. Bring your stuff over. Change the content up. But what you doing ain't it?
Don't get me wrong, I respect the hustle of the family, where they really tried to emulate the Kardashian grind and did everything possible to stay relevant. But they do not understand the full price of monetizing your family and what it truly takes for a family to become a money printing machine.
First of all, they're not the Kardashians. They're not the Kardashians. Kim dated basketball players, football players, rappers, actors, bruh. First of all, you got a long list to go through before you even become the Kardashian. Kim did a lot. And on top of that, the sisters is lit. Mom is lit. The dad done turned into a whole woman. Hey, yo, y'all not on that level, bro.
like the Kardashian clan. Either their team is very lazy or has no creativity. Since
Pretty
blowing
much.
up, the D'Amelio
I think it's no creativity in my
Yeah,
opinion.
they need a better team. Realistically, being that big, you need a better team.
You're selling a fucking mattress.
D'Amelio
I think it's no creativity in my opinion. You're selling a fucking mattress.
We're going back to the mattress.
There's only one man who can sell a mattress.
Is that Bob?
That's Shaq.
Oh, Zach sold mattresses?
Other than that,
Hey, yo.
I'm not
Hey, yo.
interested.
Hey, yo, Bob sold some good mattresses too.
launched a podcast because
that's
every
it.
other influencer under the
the
sun
only
did,
guy.
called Two
Somebody wrote Mattress Mac. I never heard of Mattress Mac.
Chicks podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Called Two Chicks podcast.
Mm-hmm.
They made a total of 27 episodes before asking the question, is this what the girls actually want to do?
Jesus Christ, 4K views, 2.4K views. Yeah. I really think it's crazy that a girl that got famous for being pretty and dancing thought that people wanted to listen to her talk. In all of your videos, it's music talking, not you. What were you thinking?
Nah, that's insane though. That's insane. 18K views. Insane.
I really just know your role.
And do they have anything to talk about? Dixie began doing music, and so did Charli. They had their family YouTube channel, which had a lot of backlash since
They want to have a backstory. They want to have a backstory so bad. Oh, God.
first episode, where the girls were seen as extremely rude, and in spite of a private chef-made meal, Dixie threw it up in front of everyone, and Charli said it's better to get dino nuggets.
Sometimes happens when. Oh God.
It's
No.
better to get dino nuggets.
Sometimes happens when.
Dixie threw it up. Girls were seen
Wait.
So bad. Oh, God.
So it's that deep, huh?
first episode,
It's that deep. They got this dude here. I forgot his name. I know he's famous for the T food picture. I remember the T food picture. That's crazy. But wait, so he's like media in the show. This got to be a show.
where the girls were seen as extremely
All right, the fake throw up is
rude,
crazy. And this is the chef.
In spite of a private chef-made meal, Dixie threw it up in front of everyone, and Charli said it's better to get dino nuggets.
Sometimes happens when.
Are you for? Are you for? Dino nuggets? You got a 5-star meal. Are you for?
Oh God.
Do we have any dino nuggets?
At this point, the D'Amelio brand
It's just obnoxious. It's obnoxious and annoying. Like, who likes that? Like, who likes a person like that? Like, and she didn't even throw up. Like, I can tell because you'd move your back like this, right? If you're going to throw up. She didn't even throw up. Probably just spit it out.
was already out of touch with their audiences, who likely don't live in a large mansion with
Yeah.
private chefs, but that's okay. They don't have to build a relatable brand if they want to be more aspirational like Taylor
Imagine spending all that money on a chef and asking for dino nuggets.
Swift or
Hey, yo, if I was him, I'd put them just in the microwave and call it a day. Easiest money of my life. Here, easiest money of my life.
Billie Eilish. They could keep their mystique and stop doing the mediocre family content. But no, the team behind the D'Amelios wanted them to be the Kardashians and put them on a reality TV show even
A
after
reality TV show. Oh my fucking God. See, like, I love watching videos like this because, like, I am inside of the male space of Space Marine 2, Elden Ring, and, like, we just got done watching a clip from Conan the Barbarian. And so, like, this is like a whole other universe to me. And it's astonishing for me to see how big it is. It's like a fucking parallel universe that I just
On God.
never see.
Oh God, God.
after
And
the
don't
major
want
fa-
Ayo and don't want to be a part of that. Good. We go over
channels
here. We'll watch it though.
Nuts.
While they lack the
It's entertaining.
very essential elements of the Kardashians to be interesting,
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. My God, my
sex
Hey yo, I ain't gonna lie, all that crying stuff was kind of making Husher go down. They stopped that quick.
tapes, celebrity scandals, divorces, pregnancies, the D'Amelios are just
A lot. That picture crazy, I ain't gonna lie. A picture of Kim look
I
crazy.
really don't think
She was pregnant. She's pregnant
you guys
right here.
really
though.
think I'm wrong about that shit? Y'all really thought I was wrong? Yes. I don't think I was wrong. I don't.
It's a 7.
pregnancies. The D'Amelios are just too normal
Yeah.
and unproblematic compared to other celebrities.
They're boring. They're boring. That's the reason. Most people, and this is why a lot of Among Us people fell off, is because they're boring. They're boring. This is why streamers fall off too. Is because they're boring. Like they don't have
Nothing
any
really going
interests.
on.
They don't have anything they like talking about. They don't have a personality. Their personality is their stream. Like I'm telling you, like I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna just fucking say it. So like if I'm hanging out with streamers, every single time I'm talking to them about their stream. If
That's
I hang
it.
out with guys that do YouTube, we can have a range of conversations about things that don't have to do with their immediate analytics.
Right.
Like it's actually crazy. Like I could just chill and we can have conversations about like random shit. It's not a big deal. But I think that also like this brand of influencer content creator, the super unproblematic, always says the right thing, never has the wrong opinion or the bad take.
They're not real. They're not real. That's the problem.
Brand is like massively falling off because people have already like it's just boring now. It's extremely boring. And so like and you see a lot of these content creators that came out of this era, these people are like a single digit percentage the size and popularity that they used to be. It's because it's boring now. And I think people have realized it. It has an expiration date. It does. Like I've seen it happen a lot because I've made content for years and I've seen plenty of people pop off like this and then boring and disingenuous. Exactly. Yeah. People want authenticity. I don't even think that people want entirely authenticity. I think people want entertainment. And in order for people to be entertained in a general degree, they want to think that it's authentic. Like
Right.
Drewski, for example, does skits constantly. Well, those aren't authentic, but he's fucking funny. So it's about the entertainment.
The biggest drama
Even
they could
talking
pull
about them is boring?
Charli and Dixie hating each other.
No, I think it's so cute that you riding on my coattails like really worked out for you. No, I mean like that was your whole life. I mean 2 years compared to 18 is like really different. Yeah.
Which is so hard to watch because it's not authentic.
I was caught off guard and then expected to be like, oh my god, this is so perfect. You know what? Why don't you put this song on my album? We could do it together.
And probably did damage their relationship as a family.
What the hell just happened? Like, I thought you were the only person I could really trust in the world. That's not fair to me. So how are we supposed to live with each other anymore?
In addition, the fact
So boring, bro. Like it's just like this is
They can't pull them apart as a family because they're making this shit up.
it's just it's so boring. Like there's no like the reason
If anything, it's just that it just didn't work, right? There's no hate in Charli, but I know she's not gonna be famous anymore.
why something
Oh,
like
shit.
Jersey Shore was really good was because of crazy shit happening. Nobody wants to watch a reality show that's boring.
that almost every single episode was about the sisters facing hate from people on the internet due
Yeah.
to their massive following
Who cares?
and massive
The
presence.
thing is, she gotta follow. As much as y'all think she's not gonna be famous, she's still following. They're just not messing with her at this moment. She needs to do something else. Hey yo, with one thing I know, people age comes wisdom. She will rebrand. Hopefully the right way.
online is very jarring for the audience.
Well, it's not something that people can relate to. Like, as somebody, I've had to deal with my fair share of internet hate over the years. It can be very draining. It can be. But you're not going to tell somebody who works as a cashier that reading tweets makes you depressed.
Right.
They're not going to understand that. Even though you are completely entitled to the way that you feel, and them having a different job than you does not invalidate your feelings, they're still not going to give a fuck.
Saying that the hate they're dealing with is not valid or
Who
important.
cares?
But to their viewers who don't understand a life of never
Why would they
needing
care
to
about
work
that? Yeah.
since 17, having the luxury of time to cry repeatedly in a mansion and complain is very off-putting.
It is.
Where there's a lack of awareness of privilege. The
It's
biggest
obnoxious. Yeah, it's super obnoxious.
challenge they have to face in
Yeah.
life is the hate that come from having hundreds of millions of followers.
That's
where many
horrible.
cannot even afford a roof over their heads and have to stress about where the next
Completely
meal
unrelatable.
is. The impression of Charli and Dixie not being appreciative of the capital, money, and power they have is not only unrelatable, but also unlikable. And if they're building brands
I think it's the unlikability too. And I think also the more that you try to market yourself as like a brand rather than a person, I think that people resent that, even though I think it's healthier. Like, and this is the problem, is that a lot of people want parasocial relationships online, but they shouldn't get them.
brands after brands that depend on their personal brand and people liking them, then if people don't like them, then of course the brands they release every few months flop. In
Well,
addition,
to be fair, people say that about every popular person that's not like an artist or something. Like, they say that about Kim Kardashian, but she's still popular.
Right.
Like, they say that about everyone.
Kim done been through it all. Kim done been through Kanye, all that. She got kids now, and she's still living through the everybody still want to be like her. All them girls still want to be like her. She's just, I think she's at that height where a lot of females probably feel like, oh, it's way too hard to get to that where she's at. So her trending is just, she's just like Queen Elizabeth or some shit. That's pretty much what it is.
Not really that big
how
of a deal.
each product has no soul or passion. Since the
Like,
very start,
like she's
except for
queen
Charli
of,
and her
to
dancing,
this game to
there was
them,
not
she's
a
the
soul
queen,
or
bro.
passion in every
Like
project.
Nicki, the queen of rap, Kim, the queen of being, I don't even know, a public figure at this point.
that D'Amelia's touched on.
D'Amelio footwear is recommended by doctors to treat broken ankles.
Don't say you can't say that.
I'm not sure if Dixie D'Amelio even wanted to be a TikTok
Dixie
star or
D'Amelio.
singer, while always being overshadowed by Charli.
It's always your time to shine.
When the entire enterprise was born because of the lucky, or perhaps unlucky, pretty privilege without a soulful connection, it is doomed to fail as soon as the halo effect of a pretty face or body gets tiring and loses its shine. All in
Yeah,
all,
exactly. Like, I mean, again, it's just like, of course you're going to have, like, you can't relate to, like,
The thing, doors opened up for her, right? That speaks a lot, bro.
her audience
She
is
has
probably
no talent, but the doors opened up for her. Why? Because she's pretty.
a bunch of people in high school. So whenever you're not in high school, it's going to be harder for you to relate to people that are in high school. What? What is that? No fucking shit. Fucking obviously. That's how it is. Fucking obviously. That's how it is.
I do think Charli and Dixie are sweet girls and handle way
Yeah.
too much pressure from their team and perhaps even their parents who just want to milk the fuck out of their fame and
yeah.
youth. But like I said before, a brand cannot just be built in one day. And you can't just launch 20 things in 4 years hoping one will stick if you don't have an ounce of passion for any of them. So what does make sense for the D'Amelio brand, and how could they create something sustainable without further decreasing their likability?
I don't think they can, honestly. That's my opinion. I think that that type of popularity was a perfect storm of like COVID, being young and relatable to like high school kids, and also the amount of like kind of naive people that were coming into the space, right? I see this happen with streamers all the time. is like there are a lot of streamers that like have a pop off moment where like they get a lot of viewers, right? Whether it's a streamer that had 100 viewers that gets 1,000, or a streamer with 1,000 viewers that gets 5,000 for a day. Most people end up having an opportunity like that in one way or another. But it's not about whether you get an opportunity like that. It's about whether you can capitalize on that opportunity and take advantage of it.
Right. That's
They need
well
to make
said.
a
That's well
very
said.
conscious decision of whether they want to be influencers or celebrities, which are two very separate concepts. If they just want to play a role that is aspirational, then don't overexpose themselves by appearing on every show, network possible. Keep the mystique. And if they want to be influencers, they need to be way more self-aware and aware of what is normal outside of their multi-million bubble. Stop pretending that they are just a normal family only worth $32 million in a mansion, and be more respectful towards the audience that they've been cashing out on, and stop
They need to be real.
contradicting themselves by
Especially if they want to do reality. Stop scripting the shit. Make it real. It is what it is. Y'all are filthy rich. Y'all only gonna get richer if y'all be real.
stop pretending.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all started out real. That made y'all money. Keep doing the same thing. Y'all leveling up. Don't act like y'all not leveling up. We want to see you buy a Lambo. What you buying? Lambo? What? For what? But we want to see you.
To be dramatic and problematic in their shows for the sake of views, and just stay true to who they are. And maybe they don't care.
The problem is that the
Rags to riches will always be a good
crazy
story.
And they do stupid, weird shit. If you're not doing stupid, weird shit and being obnoxious and annoying and stupid, then why would anybody want to watch your reality TV show? That's boring.
And on top of that, Kardashians did not lie about it. They knew they were rich. That come up, their series were good. I ain't gonna lie, their show was good. They had the little. It was scripted. Obviously, we know it was scripted, but it was. They weren't trying to hide the fact they were rich. You know what I'm saying? Kim had a stylist in every goddamn scene. You know what I'm saying? Even while she was crying, the stylist was wiping away the tears. Every tear was getting wiped away, and the makeup was getting put down. Tear, wipe, makeup. Tear, wipe, makeup. Tear, wipe. You know what I'm saying?
People don't want to watch reality. They want to watch hyper reality. So unless you're doing that, then you're wasting your time.
About music, popcorn, mattress, and that is okay. Which brings up second. They need to stop launching brands. The next brand launch needs to be something so thoughtful and something they absolutely love. Because so much trust has already been lost.
I wish I was this happy on my 8-hour shift scanning groceries. I wish I was rich enough to work retail for fun. I wish I was rich. Yeah, it's a bunch of kids.
Pretty much.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's why. It's, again, she was relatable, but now she's rich, and so she's not relatable. It's pretty simple. And so she's not relatable. It's pretty simple.
They need to let every milliounce of the next product to show that they poured their soul and their heart into it. And maybe they're not passionate about anything right now, which is also okay. Do some soul searching first, then develop the product that their audiences actually need. And to be honest, if they don't care about products, they don't need to create one. There is already enough money to be made from working with existing brands that align with them. Third, not sure about Dixie, but Charli's initial dream was related to dance, and her going on Dancing with the Stars was a great move. It just aligns so well with who she is at the core. Instead of starting drama just to start drama with Dixie about pursuing singing. Many people initially follow Charli because of the positive energy she brings, and maybe from dance.
Hey yo, she giving her this free. They need to hire this girl. I'm pretty sure they're hating on her. They need to hire her. Realistically, they did give her a 6-figure deal. She's gonna save. She will literally save their career. Not gonna cap. Girl, smart.
She could create a product that finally connects with her, that helps solve problems for her as a dancer, like gear that prevents dance injury that could eventually be pushed out to a broader athletic market, or dance athlete.
I don't even know if that would be possible, because it's not like she's like a really she's not like a great dancer, right?
But she can be. That's the whole point. That's what she's known for. She can be.
I mean, it's just another girl doing TikTok dances.
Stop hating.
That's it. Like, I like, really, that's the reason why these girls are popular isn't because they're good at dancing. It's because they're attractive.
That's true. I've never watched the video, so I don't know. But realistically, bro, if she's on Dancing with the Stars, she got to do at least somewhat good, right? She got to do good, right? Let me know.
That's the
Let me know in the comments. Did she do good on Dancing with the Stars?
Like, I'm sorry, but like, there it is.
That's extremely durable yet comfortable and cute during practice that could eventually become its own
That's super
clothing
lucky.
line
Well,
instead of
that's usually
popcorn
by being
and
very
mattress.
attractive.
With that
Yeah.
being said, although times have changed and the D'Amelio sisters are highly unlikely to regain that surreal level of mass attention again, all they need to do is to build a stronger connection with their existing massive following instead of treating them like cash printing machines to feed soulless products to, and stop doing and saying problematic, offhanded things or complain about their privileges to be further disliked.
Yeah, nobody cares about like a content creator's problems.
Yeah,
Like
that's
this
true.
is, I've said this before, right? And like this is why I don't really talk about a lot of like issues and problems that I have. Like of course there's like issues and problems, like nobody gives a shit, right? Like I remember Hassan had that thing happen, like everybody was really mad. And the problem is like the problem is that I agree that the issues are real and they're legitimate and they should be taken seriously. But at the end of the day, if people aren't taking them seriously and they're getting mad about them, it's like an issue of like the customer's always right. If people don't like this and you keep giving it to them, it doesn't matter whether you're right or not if they're not buying the product.
Pretty
right?
much.
Whether that's streams, a reality TV show, or anything else.
I really don't want to work anymore.
Pretty privilege can get you far, but cannot last a lifetime.
No, it never
Ultimately,
does.
it still comes to good intentions, authenticity, and hard work to build a long-lasting brand, which I do believe the D'Amelio sisters are capable of and can have a rise to their careers again if they choose to use their influence for good impact. That's how to grow real influence instead
Smith
of
says the customer isn't always right. That's such a dumb cliche. Stop it. Okay, well, you're entitled to your opinion. I think that if you ever make a product and you go to market with that product, I think that you're in for some very unfortunate reality checks.
Right.
Yeah, you're in, like, I again, you'll figure it out. It's okay.
a pretty follower account. Let me know your thoughts if you think the D'Amelio brand was a flop or not, and comment below which celebrity you'd like me to analyze next through a marketing perspective. This is your marketing bestie, Zoe Unlimited. Share this video for impact, and I will see you next week.
I think it's a pretty good video.
Let me hear all those thoughts.
I'm gonna be real. I had no idea that like these girls were so popular. I'm gonna link y'all this video. I had no idea about this. Like, this is actually pretty good. The customer as a collective is always right. The customer as an individual is not. Yeah. Well, no, anybody who understands the concept, like, knows what I'm talking about. But, like, yeah, I think that obviously, you know, like, they were very popular because they were pretty girls that, you know, high school kids could relate to, right? Then you get older, you're super rich. Now you're like in a mansion. You're not in high school anymore. Those people can't relate to you anymore. And they've already grown up. Like, these are people now that they're like 21 and they were 17. Now they're 21. They're like watching you in a mansion crying while they're barely trying to like finish their degree working at Pizza Hut. Like, the relatability really isn't there, and the relatability is what made them popular. So there's plenty of people like Donald Trump isn't relatable in the same way, but he didn't get popular because of that, right? And so I think the issue is that people don't understand, like, this is an issue with that a lot of streamers have too. They don't understand why people watch them. That's the biggest issue. The customer's always right in terms of taste. It's true for both the group.
Hey, he said that very well. I think you couldn't say anything better. Her crowd started at what? She was at high school, 14, 15. I'll say 14, right? Then people grew older, bro. Now they're 20, 21. Some of them are into the most freakiest things. Some of them are the most wholesome. You know what I'm saying? And they don't like all that. They don't like all that. So realistically, you just got to be real with your situation. I think they like what they saw of her. They like the dancing. Continue doing what you're doing. I don't know about your family and everything else. They like the reality. Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like and subscribe. It's your boy 41 Pop, and we out.